in the season, right? They got shutouts, 5 shutouts, I think, in their first 6 games, but it's been a different story in the last, led by 1 goal in multiple moments in that game and just gave it up.
They had to settle for a 3-3 draw against the Wolverines 6 days ago as Michigan State tries to threaten early. Lots of green jerseys in the area, and Wyatt Nelson makes the initial save, but the follow-up is in the back of the net, and the Spartans have grabbed a 1-0 advantage less than 90 seconds in.
Yeah, and we spoke about something having to give, right? Was it going to be Michigan State or was it going to be UCLA getting back to their shutout ways? And minute and a half into this game, and Michigan State puts a stamp on this one, and nice rebound diving header for the goal. Off that long throw, deflection coming off a UCLA player, but does well to get a nice shot right here. Tough to tell if one player may have been offsides, but that wasn't the player that ended up scoring the goal.
Very talented second-year starting center back right there in the green and white. Now it's Shakir Nixon from the wing trying to pick out Royale, and his header is wide, and the goal kick will go to MSU.
Shift and movement that UCLA was able to do is get their number 6 out wide as that ball comes in a dangerous spot. Oh.
Dangerous ball, and leaping was Pietro Grassi, and it's ruled a corner kick. A nice set-piece play. Michigan State awaits near the 6, and it is Royale with the first touch before Stout sends it back in, and Nelson has it out of the air.
Man, that long throw is...
Didn't think that was necessarily coincidence. Flag is up here as Nixon just mistimed the run. Bruins are offside. And it's Ludwig. Grassi gave it away. Spadafora. Stout knocked it forward. Saw trying to get back to Stout. Ludwig in there. And now it's Ludwig playing it in front, and Nelson leaps on that loose ball. So now here is Jeremy Sharp behind the ball. First real set piece opportunity for Michigan State. And a back post chip has to be paddled up over the bar by Nelson.
Man, it almost looks like he may have mishit this. I mean, I think it fooled the goalkeeper because most players in this scenario are just trying to whip it to the back post. But he kind of overhits it. He hits it in. I think that's definitely a cross with how much pace he put on.
And the outswinger has a lot on it, clears everybody. Stout has it. Stout angled off the crossbar and kept out of there. It was Sod at the doorstep, nearly making it 2-0 Michigan State. And now a service ball is headed up by Sendin. Nixon the secondary touch, and UCLA's got it out of harm's way. But now Nixon inside, in rhythm. Ochoa through ball. Royale won't get there.
Yeah, just a little bit to pin back Michigan State now.
Here's Nixon out wide. He is on. Towards the end line. Across the way, it's Conte on the weak side. And here is Nixon making a long run right as you're talking about him. And Royale didn't think that ball was going to get to him all the way. Nixon slots it forward, trying to pick out Conte. And Kelly escorts it off the end line for a goal kick.
Not a bad look.
Field. Munson flies in front of Naif. And this ball will find him in stride to the corner. Munson's cross headed up by Carl Monchi.
Top of the box looks pretty open.
This time it's Ochoa with Caceres short. And that one bounces into the 6, nearly caught a forearm, and then is headed to the top of the crossbar. First 45 minutes here in Los Angeles. Michigan State getting the early goal from Jonathan Stout, the rebound in the 2nd minute. You'd say the first portion of this first half advantage. Daniel Radford checks his watch. And we're off and running here in the 2nd half. Michigan's lineup to start the 2nd half. Amjad Narang played this one out wide for Philip Naif, who has Alan Legaspi, a true freshman, running to his right. And Naif in the midfield. And now out wide it is Cavallo, been very active on the wing. Hawkson, a dummy, trying to set up Vovk. Andre Ochoa Setting up for the in-swinger. Now a lot of high arc on it. Neff with the header. Secondary header, Cavallo. But then at that left post, it was for Cavallo. Into the middle. Over Vovk, but once again, there's Naif. The left foot shot is blocked. Munson there. Ochoa tried. And now coming in, Cavallo. Decisive play for the Michigan State keeper. Ochoa with the chance to recycle it in. And it's Narang heading it on, and Kelly makes the stop. And Michigan State will clear it off for a throw-in.
Yeah, that's just a lovely, lovely ball. Whipped in with pace.
McGaspey sends it into the mixer. EB a touch. And now Cavallo onto his left foot. And missed it right to the right.
Wasn't really helping the team all that much, and now you can kind of defend with 9.
Here's a turnover. It's Naif. Crossing back in front. Ochoa. Shot. Save Kelly again. Michigan State had the bodies there. The ball still found its way through.
Put the possession for UCLA in the other end.
And this one volleyed forward. Naif to Vovk. And he misfired. Bouncing ball. And trying to put it on and missed poorly. Now UCLA has a play. Steps inside on Sharp. Cross in. Karamanchi a flick, and Kelly is there. Karamanchi just sneaking forward. Typically plays that number of minutes out of that group of 3. And some combination passing here, and Spadafora has a chance, and Nelson makes a save, falling to his left. Getting ready to make some changes here with less than 16 minutes to go. Naif heading it forward for himself. Nice cross in and flying in. Hoxton couldn't settle it down. Gets it out for Cavallo just over the head of Ludwig. Cavallo high looping cross, misstruck it. The final countdown on. Just seconds left. Michigan State will stop it at the doorstep. And they will walk out of Los Angeles with a huge road win. 1-0 over UCLA. The Spartans' goal in the second minute stands up. The relief from Michigan State and the disappointment tonight for UCLA. They do not defend their home field. And Michigan State comes across the country to pick up 3 points.
Yeah, and you can see what this game meant for Michigan State. On the road, cross country, gets that Big Ten win, 1-0, and they're starting to click, right?